Hey, when you are watching this video, I know for sure that you already have a resume. But what you may not know is you have a lot of mistakes on that resume and you may not even realize yet. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from acejob.com.au, helping skilled migrants and international graduates get jobs and live a better life. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you all the rookie mistakes that job seekers make with their resume that stop them from landing interviews. And if you want to be a few steps ahead of your competitors, then watch this video to the end because I not only share with you the rookie mistakes, but I will also share with you the tips on how to do it correctly. And most importantly, I will share with you the strategy on how to build the strong foundation for your job search, which is your resume. So are you ready? Let's dive in. Now, the first mistake is the one that I've seen with so many job seekers and for so many times. That's why I want to correct it immediately. So let's dive into the first rookie mistake. Now, the first mistake is the one that I've seen so many times, which is job seekers include all the positions they have on the resume, even though it's just the casual work or the part-time job and it is not relevant to their technical background. So why does this happen? So if you are a fresh graduate, you don't have a lot of industry experience, so your resume is almost empty. That's why whenever you have any experience, you want to add them on your resume to fill up your resume. And if you are a skilled migrant, but you haven't got the local experience in the local country, then you think these jobs are local experience. Let me explain to you. Not every experience is considered to be local experience, and it is only considered to be local experience when it is in your technical background in the local country. And don't include irrelevant experience on your resume because it's not what hiring managers are looking for. And it just makes your resume distracted, and it even makes the hiring managers realize that you don't have what they are looking for more quickly. So my tip for you is only include the relevant experience and not all the experience that you've got on your resume. Now, you already know that you need to add keywords on your resume, but this mistake happens when you don't know how to identify keywords and you think that all the words are important, all of them are keywords, and that's why you just don't want to leave anything out. You want to keep all of them in your resume, and that's why you copy and paste the exact phrases from the job ad or the word by word of the job ad onto your resume. But don't do that, my friend, because remember, the job ad is built by the hiring managers, so they can immediately see that you copy and paste the job ad to your resume. And it hints that you don't put any effort on your resume, which means that you are not serious with your job. And no hiring managers want to hire you if you are not serious with what you are doing. Make sense? Now, this mistake happens when you don't have a strategy to write your resume. So you just think of what you had done in the past and you just random whatever task that you could ever think of. But that way, you don't have what they want, and what you have is not what they need. So let me repeat again. If you don't have a strategy to write your resume, then you don't have what the job is requiring, and what you have on your resume is not what they need in a job. Make sense? So my tip for you is you need to identify what are the job requirements based on the key skills and the keywords of the job ad, and then reflect all of these requirements on your resume, and that way you can be a good match because you've got what they are looking for. Make sense? Now, this mistake happens when you know that keywords are important, and I'm sure you already know that. So you want to stuff keywords everywhere on your resume. But by doing so, you don't remember that hiring managers will read your resume and they will recognize your purpose of stuffing keywords on your resume immediately, and they won't have a good impression about you. So my tip for you is you should include keywords, the right keywords, at the right place on your resume where it makes sense, where it's relevant. So if you do this properly, you don't need to include all the keywords or so many keywords on your resume, but you still can pass the ATS, impress the hiring managers, and land a lot of interviews for you. This is the mistake that I see 9 out of 10 job seekers are making. It means you just claim that you got this or that experience, but you cannot go beyond that to clarify about that experience to convince the hiring managers. For example, when I say, I'm an experienced project manager, do you believe me yet? No, not yet, because it's just my personal claim. In order to convince you, I need to talk about what projects I have done, what actions I did, and the results that I got in the projects. And that is exactly what you need to do in order to convince hiring managers. You shouldn't just stop at claiming this or that experience. You need to go beyond that and talk more about the experience, proof with evidence, in order to convince the hiring managers. Now, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I can confirm 99% job seekers are making. So they use only one resume for all the jobs that they are applying for. So if you are doing that, you may haven't heard about the ATS, the applicant tracking system, which will remove 90% job applicants if they use only one resume for all the jobs that you are applying for. And I can confirm with you, you will never pass the ATS if you use only one resume for all the jobs that you want to apply. So if you have been applying for different jobs, but you haven't received any interviews, in most cases, you may have been removed by the ATS. So if you want to pass the machine, then you need to customize your resume to each job that you want to apply for based on the key requirements of the job. I have shared with you the rookie mistakes with your resume and also the tips on how to fix all these mistakes. However, what I have shared with you are still at the tactical level. If you want to build the strong foundation for your resume, then you should do what I'm going to share now. First, you need to identify what the hiring managers are looking for in the position, such as the key skills, the experience, or the knowledge, etc. And then you need to reflect these requirements strategically on your resume. And what I mean strategically is you need to be highly targeted to the job that you are applying for, and then you prove to hiring managers you've got what they want. Or in other words, you need to be a good match by showing on your resume you've got what they want and removing what they don't need in the job. And you will do that by telling compelling stories about your skills, your experience, or your amazing results to impress and to convince hiring managers for an interview. Now, from this video, you can see that you may make a lot of mistakes when writing your resume. And it's not easy to write a resume that can land a lot of interviews for you. I know it's not easy at all. So if you realize that you need help on writing the resume that can land interviews for you, then you're in for a treat because I'm hosting my free resume masterclass, 3 simple steps to get interviews and job offers. So I will walk you through step by step on how to write a resume that can land numerous interviews and finally a job offer. So this is the strategy that helped me land my 6-figure full-time job in only 2 weeks, and also helped to land 5-figure to 6-figure full-time job salaries for my clients in a matter of weeks. So the link to join is acejob.com.au/aceresume, and it's also in the first comment of this video. If you have revised your resume over and over again and you still don't receive any interview, then surely you need to have stronger strategies. So if you realize that you need to work one-on-one with me because you want to shorten the job search and you want to get a job faster, then feel free to reach out. Head over to my website at acejob.com.au/one-on-one. Check out the secret job securing system and all the testimonials on that page. Book a call with me from the calendar, and I will share with you the full action plan, how to make sure that you will land a job, especially in this uncertain time. Now, in this video, I have shared with you the rookie mistakes with your resume, but you may wonder then when it's time for me to change what I'm currently doing. So if you are interested to know when is the best time to change, then I want you to hit that notification bell, because in the next video, I'm going to talk about when it's time to change your resume strategy. So when things are not working out, we better stop and change what we are doing before it's too late or before you make more damage with what you are currently doing. So hit that notification bell and stay tuned for that video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this video and any topic that you want me to talk about. Thank you so much for watching the full video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.